Hey everybody, Chris here. So is Dogecoin flashing a buy signal? We're going to explore that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out as well as when I do live streams. We've been watching the decline in Doge and other cryptos over the past few days, but it looked like accumulation period was continuing. We had the dip and looked like solid support for Dogecoin was forming. With all of that, we do have certain whale activity showing signals, as well as now what we see is, that's right, price is now going up today. We still have some chop to come, and we understand that. It's not just going to go rocketing up, but it's a good sign. So is it time to buy Dogecoin, or have you already been accumulating? We're going to talk about that too. So let me show you the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start with Dogecoin now up just under 10.2 cents. Yes, this has been a rise that we've had since yesterday's dip below 10 cents. Again, everything under this green line there, that was the gift we were talking about. Talking about that during yesterday's live stream. So do join in. Next live stream will be Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. And we will be expanding our discussion out beyond Doge to other cryptos, and we will have an AMA as well. Ask me anything. Always a good time in the live stream, so make sure you're subscribed. You've got your all notifications on for the live streams. But here, what we have now on the charts, again, we are looking at a nice slow and steady rise in the price, much better than those big spikes, as I've said before, that end up getting shorted back down, and we certainly have seen that before. Big spike up, and then it comes right back down. The slow and steady gains are much better for Doge because then it can form new support and hold higher. We have Bitcoin rising as well, has touched 61,000 this morning, moving up higher. ETH also moving up to 2580. So across the board, we have green in the crypto market. So what's causing this? What's going on? Well, let's look at Michael Vanderpop is saying chop, chop, chop. Bitcoin still acting within the range. A breakout above that resistance zone at 61K is crucial for upward movement. If that happens, party time and a new all-time high test. Well, and what is that? We've been talking about that, and that is where this zone up here is where there are a ton of shorts, where their liquidation prices are. And that is the target that we have for Bitcoin to come back over the previous high that we had right at the end of July. And that's right at 70K. And then the next one at 71.6, which is what we had near the end of May. Huge short positions get liquidated at that price, and I know those exchanges have that target in play. So can we break over 61K and then move up from there? That is what we're looking at. Again, this is a battle between the shorts and the longs, the leverage longs. Just look at this. In the month of August, we have already had $4.8 billion in total liquidations, and most of it has been on the long side. These leveraged longs, particularly right around the 4th and 5th of August when we had the huge dip, that's where a lot of it got wiped out. But then as the month continued, more and more leverage was being used, and prices continue to get dipped in order to flush out all of that leverage, and especially again earlier this week as well. So we want to see this flipped, though, where it's more of the shorts that are being liquidated, and we could see that coming up. What does it mean for Doge? Well, yesterday, Altcoin Sherpa said, yeah, pains me to say, but Doge probably keeps bleeding until the 8s. I still think this is probably a decent one for this cycle for passive investors. Yeah, but I don't see that. And I've been talking about that, where those high 9s was the local support, and that Doge would be moving up from there. So I didn't believe this, but I wanted to put that out there as this test case going back to early 2024, where Doge was trading in the 8s before the big move up end of February, early March there. I don't think we're revisiting that. So that's what we have for Doge. What's happening? Dogecoin, bullish whale activity. That's right. We did see that 6% drop in the price, and that brought on a new wave of bullish activity on chain. That's right. Looking at on chain from into the block, we are looking at the large holders increasing their stash. That's right. They are accumulating, and especially on this latest big dip. So whales and investors with more than 0.1% of the supply of Doge are changing. Spikes in net flow mean that large players are building their positions. For example, we can see how the growth of the net flow of large Doge holders preceded a spike in the price of Doge. In the last 24 hours, quotations went up by 1.5%, right at 10 cents per Doge. Digging deeper, we can see that the real reason behind the rise actually wasn't so much all of the inflows. There was some, but more a decrease in outflows. As I had said, who is selling Dogecoin at 10 cents? Who's selling Dogecoin? When we see the path ahead, what we've been talking about, what's going to be happening this fall, most likely, all signs indicating to huge run on cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin. So, during the period under review, outflows from wallets of large holders has decreased by over 45%. So, we're not seeing the selling. So whether this is the beginning of something bigger on the bullish side for Doge remains to be seen. But that 12% price drop that we had earlier this week is seemingly a buy signal in disguise. That's right. The price is recovering from that 12% drop. Positive sign of short-term accumulation confirmed by the MVRV ratio. And the Sharpe ratio on the weekly frame has also turned positive for the first time this month. So, is this gradual recovery? Is that the time to say, consider buying it? Should you add Dogecoin to your wallets? That is a decision you need to make. Again, I don't know exactly what's going to happen going forward, but the signs are looking positive right now, and we see the crypto market responding to that as well. So we are signaling a window for accumulation now on the MVRV ratio, which we have talked about before. And so the Sharpe ratio turning positive as well. Again, first time in the month of August, we have seen that on the Sharpe. So are we escaping consolidation? Overall, for the month, the chart wasn't great, right? We had the huge drop there, end of July into beginning of August, and then followed by earlier this week, this following drop. So recovery starting, that's what we are looking at. Right now, Doge, back up over 10.2 cents now as I'm recording this. The signs are looking there as a buy signal as Doge begins to recover and move back up. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this update on flashing a buy signal? Have you accumulated? Are you ready? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.